So a brand new week with some brand new rewards. These are the rewards for game week 76, a weekend where I had to puzzle for some of my lineups because some of my standard teams, like FC Utrecht, my favorite team, did not play during the weekend. Um, but as you guys will see, we came out just fine. Before we get into it, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it. And let's just go. Okay, so as you guys can see, 11:45 in the evening, the Champions League just ended. Congrats to the Inter fans. I'm gutted because I do support Barcelona. It doesn't look the prettiest, but I did not want to give all the rewards away right away. First of all, the top scorers within the gallery. We had Dreyer on 100. Caio Marcelo did not get 100. It's the well-known Korean issue in Sorare, where every player or every defender at least gets a clean sheet bonus. Shaqiri did get 100. Lozano got 100. Lotte got 99. We didn't use him, sadly. Perisic 98. Lo Celso 97. Didn't use him. Quaresma 96. Sadilek 96. Rusnak 95. Van Wezenman 92. Didn't use him. Muheim 91. Vanizek, Enzo. I mean, you can all see it. Again, just good scores all around the gallery, basically. And let's just see what the scores did in the lineups. Okay, so from now on I'm gonna start at the bottom, basically. It was to be expected that Liverpool would rotate a bit, but 2 DMPs for Kanate and Luis Diaz are pretty painful. I believe this is also a relegation, which is annoying. Ota with another DMP kind of sucks. I believe this is also relegated. I think I got like 3 or 4 relegations. Dela turned out to be out, which was annoying. But I mean, not that it would have done anything anyway, but still. Gravenberg DMP did kind of hurt, but again, would not have been a great score anyway. Then, All-Star Limited. I expected Bruno to be on the bench, to be fair. Cecilia, this one we're going to see later. This one actually hurts. Because he was back, and he was back in a big way with 2 assists. And I really could have used him in a different lineup, as we will see later. Cunha, difficult game against City. He was close to scoring, if I remember correctly. I mean, the game was right away on Friday evening. I was watching it while at work. And the rest, it already didn't really do much. Acuna with the DMP here. Clean sheet for Hoyer Fernandez, very nice. I didn't expect Haasveld to keep the clean sheet, but they did. But besides that, it was nothing special. Then I did get a non-stack because it cost like €9 for the entire stack. And their matchups for the end of the season, they are pretty decent. And the scores were actually not that bad. I mean, Palois, who was actually on a tear as of late, with a 75 in his last 5. Look at it, 93, 76. He was getting decisives. But he ended up not even playing, which kind of killed this stack. Not that it would have had cash anyway, most likely, but I mean a promotion would have been well on. Feyenoord then, I mean, I watched the game, nothing this time for Mulder. Paixão, he was close a few times, but that's about it. And then the 1 goal conceded really hurt. Reed is the only one that didn't let me down. Also De Jong, annoying. Not much to say here. Zaha finally gets a decisive, but then where he usually gets good AA, he didn't really do much AA wise in this game. Bomba nothing this time. De La Torre, I mean, San Diego killed. San Diego really did smash. Then I mean, I might have to send an invoice to Mrs. Saint Juste for costing me the clean sheet here. I'm not sure if this. I don't think it's getting relegated though. Hopefully, I think Ignacio saved me from that one. Veerman. I mean, I was already pissed because Veerman actually missed an open net in the game against Fortuna, which was assisted by Tillman, which is also very painful, as we'll see later. But then again, Trincao, Gyökeres, nothing really. I watched the game as well. I mean, four guys guarding Gyökeres all the time. It's getting ridiculous actually. But I mean, it's part of the game. Yeah, Trafford again, no clean sheet this time. Petrice didn't do bad. I mean, it's classic. I saved Trafford for classic this time because I didn't really have faith in it against Millwall. New guy Fabio Vieira, our reward from last week, immediately with a decisive and a good captain score. Gedson Fernandes missed the penalty but scored a few minutes after. And Ueda again, I watched the Feyenoord game, 3 big chances missed for the boy. Yeah, that hurts. Then under 23, I did save another Trafford for under 23. Flamingo is tough because he did lose the clean sheet bonus. Leopold, not, yeah. Cherky, good score, just misses decisive. Same for Agun, really. And then this is painful. I got like the app notification, ongoing clean sheet for Matzels, and in that very minute they concede the pen, which I believe got given to Rodriguez first, but in the end it was Cells. Murillo saved it with a goal, but still, not much to do there. Neumann all of a sudden with an assist. Livaja, I expected him to get his goal against Zagreb, which is why I left the Dynamo defense out this weekend. Kovnacki nothing. Raskin not bad. Kastemeyer with the 2 goals conceded, especially not bad. MLS classic. Usually Escobar, great score, but yeah, the red card does hurt, especially when Rusnak does what he does. His usual stuff, that is basically. Morales decent, but he wasn't allowed to take the pen that New York City got, and I believe that his teammate actually missed it. I heard that he usually takes him. I'm not sure if I'm right about that or not, but still. Musovski with a goal. Yeah, this the Veselinovic DMP really hurts because that cost us cash in that one. Because there's no way he finishes below 35 starting score. Dreyer and Lozano both with 100. I need to expand the San Diego stack later on. I also need to get their San Diego versions in as well. Contender in the season just missed out on cash. Horvat this time, when I use him in the main lineup, he didn't really do anything. I mean, Shaqiri saved us big time with his 100. And Armani clean sheet would have done it as well. Reza did what he had to do. Carter Vickers, yeah, I mean, it's the old firm. It's the one challenge they have all season, basically. The Sounders boys, they also 11 points off of cash, but that's just a clean sheet, basically. If they keep it 4-0 instead of 4-1, we're there, but wasn't meant to be in this one. We did get the streak, though, so that's at least a little bit of cash. Again, big points in the classic competitions, which, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. But I would have loved to have it in season, to be fair. We get a tier 3 challenger card with this. Benitez, sadly, the 1 goal conceded, which really pissed me off. Boskagli, he was kind of unsure if he would play a long way into the match, which is why in the other lineup where I used him, I didn't captain him, which with an 85 score, yeah, I mean, ended up being a fine choice. He played all night, the full 90 as well, I believe. Yep. Yulman, he started on the bench, which was annoying. He was projected to start, but then got rested because he was 1 yellow card away from a suspension, and next week is pretty much a title decider between Benfica and Sporting. Basically, the winner of that game has the title in the bag. Perisic with a hat-trick is crazy. Araujo was on for a horrific score until he thankfully scored a goal and got somewhere good. Under 23 year, we sneak in for tier 4 because of the Daegu double game week. At least it says here we get a tier 4. I believe that we don't have the tier 4 because we're 3.56 off, and J1 obviously has the clean sheet bonus, which he shouldn't be having. So I think this is not a card, but if it is, fine. The boss got downgraded into oblivion because he was at a 96 at the end of the game. Got downgraded to a 79. I believe he lost a triple or something. Johannesson decent. Bertaccini, good captain performance. And then, yeah, like I said, the clean sheet really messed us up. We did get cash from it, but keeping the clean sheet would have put us possibly into the top 20. I mean, there will be other PSV stacks, but still. We did have the offset with Ozyman here, who scored twice. And then, like I said, the Veerman open net. It would have been an assist for Tillman, who was our captain, which, yeah. I mean, if you know, as the great Max Verstappen once said, if my mom had balls, she'd be my dad. But yeah, the clean sheet and the assist, obviously, we're looking at like podium potential, but still. Then here, also, it's still cash, but just a little bit of a lower score because Caio Marcelo did not get 100. He did get close to it, to be fair, because he's at 112, take 10 off, that's 1-2, and then the conceded goal, which is -4. He'll be somewhere in the 90s. Got a lost man tackle in his first game, scored in his second one. So yeah, not bad at all, considering. Nishikawa also with a good performance. Vanizek, again, good captain choice. Feeds, sadly, nothing this weekend. And Sankris, that was my mistake because I misread. I saw number 3 against number 22. I'm like, I need to have that. Sadly, I forgot that Burgos was the number 22 and they were playing Elche. So I kind of already knew that the likelihood of a masterclass by Sankris was very, very low. Thrown together lineup basically here. Got saved by the double decisive from the Forest Boys. And snuck in for a bit of cash. Renault 2 goals conceded, but still good score. Enzo, great stuff. Semenyo off the bench. Just does it, so amazing. Then here I am pissed. At this one I'm pissed because there's some stuff here that, okay, afterwards we did get opted a bit, but at the time I would have been on for the win. Because there was one moment in the HSV game where Mr. Dompe scored. It was assisted by Zelke. It got fucking disallowed. So yeah, percentages included, we're looking at about 50 points extra, which would have been second place. Muheim was also on 100. He got downgraded to a 91. So yeah, with the Muheim downgrade, it would have been second, but otherwise it would have been first. Which we now get $14 instead of 1100. So painful, but you know, still a good score. Zila with the pen save. And then again, Shaqiri just carried. Challenger Classic. Like I said, again, the Classic. And for the second week in a row, I was on the star card until the very last bit of the game week. Last week, it was because of the last game. I'm not sure which team it was again. But this week, it is simply Opta. We got opted a little bit. I'm not even sure which score it was. I think it was Stein or Van Rooij. But we're 0.28 off a star limited card, and we're again looking at a tier 1. 12th. I mean, I'm not mad about it. Different captain choice obviously would have been even better. Might have been looking at a podium with it, but probably I'm miscalculating that. But we'd be close to it at least. And the number 1. Also, we got downgraded here because we were on a tier 1 because Quaresma was on 100 and he got downgraded to a 96. To be fair, Hedel did get a decisive added afterwards, so you know, everything added together, we're better off for it. But yeah, I mean, the Haj Musa captain finally paid off because he did get a return on some of his solos. And we're getting a tier 2 under 23, which I am not mad about. So in the end, 28 euros it shows here. It's I'm not sure if it's more actually. We'll see on the site in a bit. It says 4 cards. I think it's gonna be 3 cards. But I guess we'll see. And then I believe also 4 relegations or something like that. But let's just open it. We'll see what happens. Claim your glory. We did earn quite a bit of promotions. Obviously the under 23 team with Quaresma in it, we got 15th. We are going back to Division 1 with that. Division 1 contender as well, Division 1 MLS and Division 2 MLS Classic. So 4 promotions, and then like I said, I think also 4 relegations. All Prem teams, or no, 2 Prem teams relegated. 1 Challenger team, the Fine. Oh shit, it's more than 4. Feyenoord team relegated. In the end, it's 6 relegations. Also, the champion one with Bremen and Cunha. Classic contender twice. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's nice to have everything in Div 1, but I guess we cannot have everything. A lot of cards leveling up, which is good. And then I believe it's time for the rest. Yeah, we did get our streak, which is another $3. Cannot be mad at that. So in the end, it's $31 cash. Yeah, 3 cards. Oh, it's still a tier 1 under 23, which is very nice. So tier 1 under 23, a tier 1 challenger, and a tier 3 challenger, and 38 essence as well. So we can do some crafting as well. So I think we're gonna be adding 5 cards. So let's just start with a tier 3 challenger. It's gonna be a defender. Swedish. Twente. It's Lagerbielk, isn't it? I already have him. And he is very good. I'm pretty sure he was out last weekend. I'm not sure why. But this dude, I believe he is officially owned by Celtic. And he is going to go back, I think, because I'm pretty sure he's on loan. So yeah, he came in from Celtic during the summer, but I've been using him like in this sequence as well. It's crazy. He is capable of very good scores. Right now, he's really not worth anything because this is his floor price, mainly because he was out. Also, they're facing Utrecht, AZ, and Ajax. They have pretty much the hardest schedule for the remainder of the season. I'm still going to be using him though, because Twente at home are very strong. So against Utrecht they have a shot, against AZ they have a shot, and to be fair, against Ajax they also have a shot, because Ajax offensively is not that great. Challenger tier 1, I'm not really sure which, what is in the rewards pool, so let's just open it. It's going to be a forward. I love that, because I need more of those. Spanish, FC Porto. Samu. He is only 20, which I love. Pause that. Is it Omoro? Nah, it's not him, is it? Oh fuck, it's Omorodion. Oh, I'm very happy with that. He's worth about $10. Not a great AA scorer, but he scores a lot of goals. And they have 2 decent fixtures to end off the season as well. And I think if we're lucky, he's going to be playing not with the senior team, but he might be playing at the under 21 Euros, I believe it is, this summer. If he does, there might be some decent stuff on for him. But he does get called up to the senior team, so that's at least something. Still a good future for him coming up. But I love having him. That's a good addition. Then the tier 1 under 23. There are names in here that I would love, because for example, Challenger, they'd be star cards, which are like Reed, who I already have those, so I wouldn't really need him. Penders, though, is the one I'm really after, because he also for the long haul is a goalkeeper that I would really like to get. So we're gonna just open it. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a defender, so no Penders. Belgian, Genk, Smets, who I also already have. So we're getting dupes out here. Matte Smets, very good scorer. He's worth about $5, which is value-wise it's kind of a letdown, but these scores are pretty crazy, and he doesn't get a lot of decisives. It's all AA what he does, meaning he is very consistent with these pretty high scores. I mean, except for the match against Brugge, pretty much 50 is his. It's his minimum, and that's all on AA. Regularly he gets like 70, 80 points. He's been captain in my lineup for quite on quite a few occasions actually. So I don't mind having a second card of him. But to be honest, some of the doubles I'm just gonna do some giveaways, either on Twitter or during the live streams. Where this week we are actually going to be doing the lineup live stream on Thursday in the evening. So I do love that. And then it's on to the essence. We have 39 essence now. We just need one capsule in this box to ensure that we get a second craft, and we do. So we have exactly enough essence for 2 tier 5 plus crafts. And obviously we're just gonna do that. I mean, there's no point for me saving my essence really, because I like to gamble. I like to gamble. Let's look at the essence splits real quick. It's basically MLS or contender. I don't really know what the neutral essence means, if it just includes within the splits that already exist, or if it means that that bit of essence can pretty much give you any card there is. But we're just gonna go for tier 5 plus. Reveal it. 606. Albanian. Feta Fetai. He plays for, where's that? Lokomotiva, or is it Lokeren? Feta Feta, yeah, Lokomotiva Zagreb. So yeah, not worth anything. He's only 19, so I'm gonna give it some time. He does play every week though, so that might mean that he could have like some moves coming, or that he is like developing decently, but Sorare score wise it's not great. So yeah, he's just gonna go into the pile basically, and we'll see what we do with him. And now it, yeah, 90% MLS. Let's just do this. Come on. It has to be MLS. Serial number 155. Mali, that is, I believe, midfielder. Plays for Chicago. Kouame, that is. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, he's usually on the bench, and that for not that great of a team in my opinion. Chicago Fire. I mean, Bamba has been doing decently, but that's about it really. 28 already, so for me that's not really something that I need or want or am ever gonna use, most likely. Obviously he does go into the pile. I'm gonna make sure that I maybe find some sort of use for him. I think the Lagerbjorka edition actually got me extra collection bonus on Twente, because the one I had obviously was not first owner, and this one is, so we do unlock the Twente badge apparently for it. So yeah, we're at 410 now. So that's a nice added bonus for it. I might just up them to 4% in a bit, because most of these collection fillers now, they're dead cheap. So I might just do it like that, which I'm gonna make a video on later, which is also my my plans for the summer basically. And the first phase of the summer, I'm gonna spoil that already, is gonna be filling up some collections where I need like extra collection score, maybe to get some extra percentages, because all these cards are gonna be moving to classic. I'm not selling anything, and in that way I'm gonna have a better chance in classic next year. Some are gonna be used as classic bangers, as the one classic card in in-season lineups, and some are gonna be used as just classic bangers in classic really. But yeah, that's it. Decent game week after all. Spoiler alert already, it's gonna be a very tough weekend for me, the upcoming weekend, and for a lot of Sorare managers, because there are a lot of big fixtures, especially in Challenger, with the likes of Feyenoord PSV, Benfica, what's his face? Benfica Sporting. We also have, again in the Netherlands, Utrecht, Utrecht Twente, which is a tough matchup for two very decent scoring teams on Sorare. Brugge against Genk. So it's gonna be a tough weekend to find some like really strong lineups, especially in Challenger. But it's gonna be one of the final opportunities to win big for this season. So obviously we're gonna go for it. I've got XP at the ready to level up some more cards, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. For now, I want to thank you guys for watching again. And make sure you're there on Thursday during the lineup streams, because we are going to be doing some giveaways during that stream as well. Might be some of these cards, but I guess we're just gonna see what happens. So again, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Damn. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.